So, Isabel and Augustine and Trinity all there together. Are you guys all familiar with each other?
No.
Okay. With Trinity, you said that I was a brother. And a brother in what aspect?
This quest for an enlightened life.
Oh, very good. And do you mind allowing Isabel and Augustine to have a conversation with Hank in the moment then?
Proceed.
Very good. We'll try and make it brief. Hank has been in a state of late, and he just sees things, and he sort of needed some counsel and to be consoled. And if they have a message for me and they know what I'm going through, could they please go ahead and send it? And I am so open to hear what they have to tell me.
Of course.
And please, if you can speak loud and clear. And thank you.
Taken care of, says Augustine.
Augustine says I'll be taken care of.
Yes.
Do they foresee how much longer I'll be living here in this home?
This is a transitional place. When you're ready, your abode will change. Six months.
So probably in 6 months I'll be moving away from here, huh?
2015.
6 months into 2015, huh?
2015. A year of change.
Will I still be in the city of Houston, Texas?
You will go where your spirit leads you.
Understood. You know, I always am looking for such definite answers, and I'm extremely inquisitive. I had a question here. Had I ever committed suicide before on the planet Earth?
We do not see that.
Oh, very good. I had never done that. What would happen if I did commit suicide?
In the present body.
Yes.
That is not your path.
Very good. I still am having a bunch of questions about the extraterrestrials and the extra dimensionals that are around me besides Isabel and Augustine, and I'm really thankful that they're always here and present with me, because I really need you more than you can possibly imagine. What type of interaction am I having with the extraterrestrials and dimensionals that are surrounding the Earth at this time?
You are a connected being.
I'm at play with those beings? And in what capacity, please?
They orchestrate your life, whether you're aware or not.
And had I decided to let them just orchestrate my life?
You must cede control.
I must concede control?
They have your highest good at heart.
Ah, very good. So, and how do I make a stronger connection with them so we're all on the same page at the same time?
Contemplate and have faith. And make a strong request.
And so all the writings and everything that I'm doing, are these messages coming from them?
They are not coming from you independently.
They are not coming from me independently. So that means they are communicating with me and inspiring me?
Yes, you are not alone.
Very good. And all the people that I'm connecting with via quantum healing hypnosis, I always ask the question, was it meant for us to come together? And this is all a part of their orchestration?
Specify your question.
Say, for instance, right now I'm here with Trinity and Andy. I call him Andy for the sake of this communication. And where did they put him in my path in order for us to have this communication that we're having now?
There are no accidents.
No, very good. And will I have I asked this before, a face-to-face, or have I had face-to-face with extraterrestrials and I just didn't know that they were extraterrestrials? Or extra-dimensionals? Please.
There is so much that is possible beyond your comprehension.
Well, one day I was on my front porch meditating, and I was singing a song, and a big ship flew by, and I could see it hover by silently. Was that real? It is all real. Okay. How can they help me? How can they help me, and how can I help put myself in more alignment? I have been making up mantras, and I've been trying to spread the word, and I keep being connected with all these different people.
State a clear intention. Clarify your question. Open your spirit. Request the answers be delivered unto you.
Well, how is the best way to receive those answers? Do I write them down, or am I listening to them, or am I feeling for them?
Do whatever's required to clarify them to complete precision. And your answers come when your questions are fully clear.
Well, my relationship with Eddie, is it meant for us to, in the last session they were telling me that our energy was melding and that we were becoming one. But are we going to separate?
Eddie has come into your life for a reason. Be clear about what he's here to teach you, and you will find out the answer to your question.
What is Eddie here to teach me? I'm asking point blank. What is he here to teach me?
Whatever it is you do not want to face about yourself.
You know, I feel like I go so far above and beyond, and maybe I'm not doing enough, but I feel like I am doing enough, and I not to compare myself with anyone else, but I have a desire to compare myself to other people because they get such clear answers and everything with me seems so cryptic. Why is that?
You are not like other people.
And what makes me so different from other people, please?
You have a broader spirit. Specific answers do not suit your spirit.
Could you repeat that again louder?
Specific answers do not suit your spirit.
And that means, and I'm sorry, I just want you to spell it.
More universal truths. Universal truths are more appropriate for your spirit, not specific answers.
You say universal truths are more apt for me as opposed to specific answers.
Yes.
Am I a really highly evolved entity here on this planet?
You have a mission and a purpose, and you resonate at a high frequency.
And am I fulfilling my mission and my purpose as I'm supposed to?
You are seeking.
And should I be seeking?
You have a good heart, and you should continue to seek until you find that which resonates with you completely. You will know what it is.
Why is it always so easy for everyone else to get such clear, concise answers, and still, once again, you say just universal truths is what's best for me?
You do not see Eddie as long-term for you, but you must learn the lessons that he's here to teach you.
When you say long-term, do you say, could you...
He's not your long-term life partner.
Do I have a life partner out there at all?
That will only come once you learn the lessons Eddie is here to teach you.
I'm starting to feel very alone here.
You can have a long-term life partner. You must be complete with what you are doing with Eddie. He has a purpose in your life. Until you fulfill that purpose, you cannot move on.
And is there anything that you could possibly elaborate with that? It's not like I want to leave Eddie, or I don't have a desire to be apart from Eddie.
Where does he push your buttons?
Okay, very good. Thank you. I have some other off-the-wall questions, unless you have anything else to share. I know you know my heart. I know you know what I'm going through. I know you know what I need to know and what I would desire to know. Can you just Give me a bone, please.
What kind of
Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get back to the collective consciousness here on the planet Earth. You know, I listen to all these channeled messages or what have you, and of course they're saying a lot of things. Could I ask, you know what my questions are already, but do you mind if I ask these next 3 questions before we end this? Okay. Can you please tell me in clear words what David Icke, what he says about the royal family in Great Britain and about the Bushes and Henry Kissinger and some of the presidents? He said that they were shapeshifters and they were reptilian and that they were doing blood sacrifices. Is all of that nonsense, or is there any truth to any of that?
seems to be a lie. What they have done on Earth in his lifetime.
So he's been pretty accurate then, huh? Louder, please.
It would seem possible.
Oh my. And what about Barack Obama? Our sitting president right now, is he a part of that Luciferian group, or?
He is perhaps the worst of them.
And is this coming from Trinity, Isabel, or Augustine? Isabel. So what they're saying about Barack Obama being an enlightened being here to lead us into something, a wonderful ascension process, has been what, disinformation?
It does not conform with the truth.
It does not conform with the truth.
It is the opposite of the truth.
So it is the opposite of the truth. So there's a particular website, and I'm just going to say it, it's the Golden Age of Gaia. Are they mistaken, or are they just hoodwinked? Or are they just blatantly lying to us? You say Barack Obama is a dark force.
Evil.
Is he a draconian? Is he a shapeshifter?
He is a dark evil force, leading the world to the wrong direction, away from the good and the just.
And so everything that I've read and all the material saying the opposite is just, has it been disinformation? I know you said it's not true, but what about the Golden Age of Gaia? That website that I've been listening to for these past 2 years.
You do not know where they get their information or what their intentions are.
Repeat that again?
We do not know where they get their information or what their intentions are.
They're getting information from a channel named Linda Dillon. And she's saying all of these things about Barack Obama. And she's led a lot of people, a lot of people, to support him.
Barack Obama has a dark soul.
Understood. And so the reason why that information has crossed my path was why? Why?
To disabuse you.
Say that again?
To disabuse you of that. You are presented with information that is false. And when you reveal the falsehood, you see light.
I've only spoken about that person one time in my writings. Is that why tend to not say anything about that at all?
Which person? Barack Obama?
Yes.
It is best to leave him out of your thoughts.
Very
to
good.
maintain your purity.
Very good. So right now you're speaking me from the purest levels of unconditional love and light?
This is what we see.
And are you speaking to me now in the most purest and unconditional lovingly light? Are you speaking to me truth?
We have no agenda. This is what we see.
Understood. And Isabel and Augustine, are you with me at all times? We are.
We are here for you.
All right, thank you very much. And so there's a gentleman, his name is Matt Kahn. He's another person that's caught my ear of late. And he was saying that, and I want to know, am I a part of the first wave of ascension? Could you repeat that?
What does that mean?
The first wave of ascension?
Yes.
So Isabel and Augustine and even Trinity, you're telling me you're not familiar with the ascension of the planet Earth?
Your medium is not. We have to communicate through him.
Oh, I totally understand. I totally understand. Once again, you are always here for me, and I know you are, and I just want to tell you I love you, and I thank you. And I just wanted to ask one last question, because you said that my medium is not familiar with ascension and the ascension process. So is it his belief about Barack Obama that's making him say what he's saying, or is it what you're telling him and that's what he's relaying to me?
That is our belief.
Very good. Okay. Thank you very much, Trinity. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Isabel and Augustine. And I will probably speak to Isabel and Augustine on Friday. I love you and I appreciate you, and I thank you for always coming forward for me. Trinity, thank you very much for coming forward for Mr. A here. And we'd like to move away from this scene. We're in this beautiful place, beautiful place, and we're going to move away from this place, and we're going to slowly drift away, slowly drift away from this place. Now I'm asking the subconscious to recede to where it belongs with much love and thanks for the help and information. Oh, no. Let's drift away from this scene, leaving Augustine, Isabella, and Trinity there to continue on their beautiful journey in peace and love. And we're leaving them there to continue on the path. Now I want all the consciousness and personality of Andy to once again return to the body and fully integrate back into the body. We're using the word Andy for anonymity. May I speak to Andy's subconscious, please? I have permission to speak to Andy's subconscious?
Yes.
I respect the power of the subconscious because I know the subconscious takes care of Andy's body and does a very good job of it. I also know that the subconscious has the records of everything that has ever happened to Andy in this lifetime and all the other lifetimes that he has ever lived. So I respect the power of the subconscious, and I always ask for permission to speak to it and ask questions. Do I have permission to ask questions? I know the subconscious could have brought forth many different lifetimes or entities for Andy to see today. Why did he bring forward Trinity?
He is naturally
He naturally appeared?
He is who naturally
appeared. I apologize, I didn't understand that.
He is who naturally appeared.
Oh, very good. And all the information that he had given Andy about veganism and everything like that, is there anything that you would like to add to that to clarify for Andy? Because I know you know what Andy's questions were and what he was trying to get to the bottom of, just to make sure. Very good. And so I would like to ask you, could you please scan Andy's body in this moment? We know what his real name is. I'm just calling him Andy. And he'll understand. He understands and we understand. And I know you understand why. And could you scan his body from head to toe with loving light? He is hurt his ribs in an accident at the gym. And is it possible for you to scan his body and cleanse it and heal it? Is that possible?
Yes.
Oh, very good. Very, very good. And he also, is there anything else that you could tell him about his body as you're scanning it that he may need to focus on in terms of how he's eating or how he's drinking or anything to that effect?
Eat foods. You are doing the right thing. Plant-based. Less sugar. More whole connection with the earth.
How would you suggest him to have a more whole connection with the earth?
Keep doing what you are doing.
Very good. Well, we're going to bring Andy out of this state. Have you completed scanning his body or are you still working on him?
I need a few moments.
Oh, very good. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to make some beautiful suggestions to Andy that would help him. Is that, do you mind?
Yes, please do.
In a few moments, when you come fully back into body consciousness, you're going to adjust internally in whatever way is needed to allow for all the realignment of all the aspects of yourself, multidimensional selves. And as you do this, you're going to become increasingly aware of the wonderful sense of balance and equilibrium at a very deep cellular level of awareness. Your body delights in this new inner balance and will continue this adjusting in the most comfortable and easy ways so that you are increasingly feel better and better moment by moment. And as you breathe deeply now, you aid the body with this new self-assuredness, and all of your internal systems and organs adjust in a new way to bring you the most positive sense of well-being, and this feels great. This now incorporates a natural and pleasant unity with your inner and outer feelings, and day by day you feel more refreshed and in a great spirits. In fact, you feel terrific. Tonight you will sleep deeply and peacefully, and your body will continue making any adjustments needed at all levels of your being so that you have no need to be aware of how this transpires, allowing you a greater sense of increasing well-being and inner joy. These suggestions become deeply embedded and remain with you long after you leave me today, and they will continue to help you make the changes that you wish to make. And Are you finished scanning?
Yes.
Oh, very, very good. And I want you to take a long, slow, deep breath and inhale and slowly release it. Slowly release it. Very good. Okay. Now in a moment I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10 you'll be wide awake, feeling wonderful all over, as though you've had a very nice nap, a nice dream. And you will truly feel rested and refreshed. And anytime you do anything like this, it will always be an enjoyable experience. Now follow me as we go. And on the count of 10, you'll be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2. You're beginning to breathe a little faster. Your blood is beginning to circulate a little faster because you're beginning to wake up now. 3, 4. You're becoming aware of the physical body, very much aware of the physical body. You can move your arms and your legs.